What is up, everyone? It is Jonathan here, and welcome to another week of Fast Chairs Racing on Monday night for the All-American Tag Team. Let's switch over to the track we're racing at, Charlotte Roval here. 72 degrees. Humidity at 48, clear and light winds for this race. As we get ready to race once again here at the Charlotte Roval, let me do a quick grid. Owners on the pole once again. Wes Graham was on the pole for the GT4s. So let's get ready for I'm racing here at the race at Green Flag is out, and we're racing here at Charlotte Roval. As I'm trying to bring up the time and score for you guys. I remember which one it is. I'm using a different theme for you guys, so bear with me when I still work the kinks out of all this. It is not what I wanted either. Pardon me, we'll figure this out, and I apologize for not having it all squared away when I did this. There we go. So now you know what time's left. Actual time. Thank you for this is using the what's called the SDK system. So it looks a little more professional. But right now, Orndorff gets a good lead in the GT3 so far, but DJ Underwood hanging right with them. As we'll get to through the lap number 1 here, as Orndorff gets a little bit loose coming out of the last chicane there, and DJ will get inside. DJ will take the lead as he'll go into turn. Oh, he gets loose. Oh, hard into the wall goes DJ, and his car is destroyed. Looked like he got loose, and now he's going to tow it back. But it looked like he got loose, overcorrected, and into the wall hard. That gives the lead back to Jonathan Orndorff. And now with that, he's got a 3-second lead. Let's go back to second place here. Blaine in the number 18 car. P number 2 there. Catching them a little bit. Now it's under 2.5 gains now as it goes into turn number 1 once again. This is the GT3 class, and you can tell from the pylon scoring here, anything in blue is the GT3s. The ones in yellow are GT4s. So let's head back to the GT4s with Wes Graham, who's leading the race. As you see the 26 of Guzzi, who has wrecked. Wes Graham in P1 for the GT4 class. But Nick Gould is right on his bumper. Right now, Nick Gould super close to Wes. About 3 cents of a second, right on his bumper into the back chicane portion of the track. DJ, looks like it's showing he is actually in the pit road, but now I would say multiple laps down, or at least 1 lap down, or if not, looks like he's still on the lead lap, but really far back. Now remember, the GT3s are faster than GT4s, so they will, eventually GT3s will catch GT4s in this race. Nick is right on the bumper of Wes Graham. Any slip from Wes, Nick will be right there to try to capitalize. Wes Graham in that BMW. I think that's a brand new BMW that's an iRacing. Let's go through some other people. Alex Reno. He sits 3rd in this race. Good run for him so far. It's over 5 minutes into this race already. DJ, after having contact and getting that fast repair, there's unlimited fast repairs in this race, racing on Mondays, but damage is on, so it is still a costly penalty to wreck. Just it doesn't end your race. As DJ gets sideways again, spins out, but keeps on going, doesn't hit anything. Back to Alex Reno once again. Let's go on board with him for a little bit here. Coming down the back chicane there. Going to the front straight away. Actually show you what the speeds are here and what gear he's in as you're going through all of these technical turns here at the Charlotte Roval. Charlotte Roval does have some high speed areas, and of course in real life they did reconfigure it for the NASCAR side. Obviously it's not in iRacing yet. Pretty sure it will be here probably the next 6 months or so. Into 3rd gear. Keeps 3rd gear all the way through. We should see maybe 6th gear here. Depends on the gearing in a Ford Mustang. I'm not really sure. Yep, does click 6th gear. Down to 2nd. And back through the gears again. He may shift to 6th. He may stay in 5th. Some people hang 5th. Yep, he did shift to 6. So a whole complete lap there with Alex Reno. And let's this. Go back to the leader of the GT3. Jonathan Orndorff has a 7.5 second lead over Blaine. Definitely a dominant performance once again from Orndorff. I will say, I will explain to you guys what's going on with this and at the end of the race to just kind of give you an understanding what's going on. Orndorff getting a really good run through that turn. Let's just go on board with him as he gets ready to get back to the front straightaway. Giving a cool side on that Wes and Nick battle in the GT4s. Into turn number 1. The 4th gear through here. Down to 2nd. Back up to 3rd through here and 4th. Believes he does hit 6th gear here. Does. Down all the way to 2nd. Back to 5th. Hangs 5th just for a little bit, down on the brakes. That's a lap with the Orndorff right there. All right, let's head back to that GT4 battle with Wes Graham and Nick Gould. Still, Nick is just right on the rear bumper, about half a second behind him. But, at least from timing and scoring is saying, looks a lot closer than that. As Nick Gould is still pounding on Wes Graham. The GT4s can absolutely drill those turtles and have no problem with it. The GT3s not so much. You can tell how different of a race style craft you have to have with different cars. Here, you can be a lot more aggressive with these GT4s versus the GT3s. As Nick is right on him. Man, any slip from Wes, and Nick can get right past him. Real quick, we'll go back to how Cleveland, which he's missing a front bumper. He did get in a wreck early. Because we did miss that, but he did get in a wreck early. But still, without that front nose, is still carrying a lot of speed. Go Brian into seeing Brian here in the 404. He's at McLaren. Nice looking golden black car. As he's in ninth position overall, he is, I want to say, 1, 2, 3, he's 4th in his class. Go to Clayton Cyrus here. He's 10th overall, 5th in class in GT4s. Coming out of the infield there onto the NASCAR turn 1. He's like they're saying he's about 8 seconds behind Brian. These are intervals to the car in front. I believe that's how it works. Could be wrong on how that all works, but with the GT, how I call it the road course broadcast stuff works. I think is how the intervals work. But right now, Cyrus is 10th. Mitchell in 11th and 5th in class as he comes in to pit stop. Not sure what the problem is, but he's not is coming in for a pit stop. DJ is 12th overall. He is, I want to say, six overall, or sorry, 6 in class in the GT3. Remember, he spawned there early, hit the wall, had to come in, get a fast repair. But he had to tow, so that's why he lost a lot of time because of it. But still trying to make up the difference. Hopefully, maybe, to have a better finish. Still plenty of time left in this race. We're just past the 15-minute mark of this race. Go back up to the leader, and that is Jonathan Order in the overall and GT3 class leader. Absolutely dominating this race. Has an 11-second lead over second place. Closest battle right now still is Nick. So let's go back to the West Graham, and Nick will battle for the lead of the GT4. Gap has grown to a 1.5 second lead now. Look at Nick Gould's best time was a 23:10. His last lap was a 23:83. We'll see what his lap time is when he comes around this time by. A 25:96. Let's look at the Wes Graham's last time right here as it comes around. He was a 24:61, so roughly about a second or so faster. Of course, that corresponds to how much gap he did pull away from Nick. I'm looking for the best battle, but right now this is the only good battle we kind of tend to have. Nick is starting to come back in a little bit. 1.3 seconds. Gains in the inner part of the road course there. The infield. Still gaining. Alex Reno is pinning. Did he have trouble or... Not sure, but he is in the pit lane. I don't see any damage on the car. Maybe his car does not have enough fuel to make it. Some of these setups don't allow it to for enough fuel to make it. So sometimes that happens, some don't. Looks like that's all he was doing. Maybe just some fuel. Because he couldn't make it. Let's go back to that Wes Graham Nick battle. Now it's closed back into a 1.1 second lead over a Nick. Wes Graham is starting to lose ground. He's starting to get under a second here. Nick could have just been trying to save his tires, back off a little bit, cool him down, make a charge again. It's under a second now. There's how, and what gets me is how smooth these guys have to be through these chicane areas, because overdriving just by a hair bit can throw off a whole complete lap. And now it's down to a half a second. Looks like Nick is making another charge once again. It's a little loose there. But now it's down to roughly 3/10 of a second. Making one more charge. Once again on Wes Graham. For the overall, or excuse me, for the class leader. That'd be 5th overall. We're just a little over 20 minutes into this race. Leaves roughly about 25 or so minutes of racing left. Still lots of time to get past Wes Graham. But Nick is right on the bumper. Again, any mistake from Wes could be that position for the class win. Onto the front straightaway chicane here. Pop those turtles. Get a good launch down the front straightaway. And back into turn number 1 once again. One thing I've been looking at these GT4 cars is that, yes, they're slow, but to me, I feel like these cars are a little bit more, I would say they're not, a little bit more flexible. Just because, as you can tell, they can hit the turtles and it doesn't really upset them. And if you do it just right, you pick up tons of time doing it. The GT3s, you go back to like Jonathan Orndorff, that you can hit them. You can hit them, but you can't hit them too hard. You kind of have to kind of nick them, if you will. See, they can kind of ramp over them, and they don't do anything. But Jonathan Orndorff, we'll go back to him as this battle. I'll keep an eye on it in the relatives, but watch Orndorff as he goes through. See, he can't touch them. If he touches them, it does really bad. It will hop that car so bad that it just will not work the right way. As it looks like he is catching a GT4 of Brian here, going into the chicane, and oh, holy man, Brian almost nails Orndorff there. I did speak with him, and it was a combination of Orndorff braking a little too soon, Brian braking a little too late, and almost came in a collision there. But overall, no harm, no foul. Got through, and everything is peachy. Though I bet you playing in the 18 probably would have minded an incident there, as Orndorff is dominant this race. 13-second lead for the GT3 class and overall. Well, so but everything smooth sailing. Let's go back to this battle with the GT4, as this is again the closest battle we have out here. Right now, Nick is just waiting to see if Wes will make any kind of mistake anywhere. It is hard to pass when you find our work, or how do I say this? When you're finally with two competitive drivers, it is very hard to pass them. That's the point of good competition. So here comes Nick. He looks inside down the back straightaway. He's gonna throw it in there, and he cannot make the turn, and he's gonna have to do a slowdown. And Wes Graham will get back by Nick as Nick's full sended it into that chicane and did not work. And now Wes Graham now up 1.1 seconds over Nick. Wow, what a move there. He went for it, and it just didn't stick. So we're at like 20 minutes ago, or 20 minutes ago. Oh, we got a wreck in front. That is the, I think that's the 2. It is the 2. Caleb has wrecked in a unfortunate spot, and it's a very dangerous spot because you don't know. Yeah, see, he's trying to figure out if he's going to be able to move or not. He's trying to get going without having to tow. Actually, it looks like one of his wheels are off the ground, and he's going to tow back, unfortunately. And that's going to, now with the tow time, he's going to be probably multiple laps down here. Let's go back to one up again, a 15-second lead as he's going by, looks like the 24 of Kyle Cleveland. Put him a 1 lap down there. I don't look for any kind of good battles going on now with Nick 1.2. He's starting to gain again on Wes. The only battle I see that's close maybe is Cyrus. Let me look at this battle. Is he close? It's about 2 seconds, 3 seconds down. He's not even close now. Let's go to DJ. He has 3 seconds behind Alex, but could catch him. He's making a lot more time up. Remember, early in the race, he spun, hit the wall head on, had to do a tow and a fast repair. But he's making good ground back up. He is back up to 9, so good. I'd say good for him to get that all that track position he can back up. There is Alex Reno. Eighth position overall. He is 4th in class in GT3. He is catching Brian, though he's in a GT4, so theoretically he will catch him anyways, just because overall speed. Uh-oh, he looked like he went over too far. Had to do a slowdown, and that allows actually DJ to catch up. Again, I still got an eye on that GT4 last night. It's down to 7/10 again, 6/10 of a second. As DJ's looking to also pass Alex for the 4th in class and 8th overall. Trying to look inside, nothing there. Alex trying to break the draft down the back straightaway. Here comes DJ looking inside. He'll dive in, and he won't make the turn. He's going to get a penalty for a slowdown. But Alex also didn't have a good turn, so that slowdown probably won't be as bad, and that's going to allow DJ to keep that position. All right, let's head back to that GT4 lead here. Wes Graham, Nick Gould in that 3 car, trying to once again try to run him down, which he's already run him down, is trying to pass him again. Of course, the reason why I'm not even talking about Jonathan Winters is because he's got a 15-second lead. So you're wondering, well, why are you not talking about GT3 later? Because he's miles away. In fact, I think that's right there. Arizona North going into the chicane area. The best battle here is between these two guys. As we approach the 30-minute mark, or past the 30-minute mark, 31-minute mark here in the race. That was Wes Graham and Nick DeWall, I think. Heard a noise. I'm also keeping an eye on my time and score and make sure there's nothing changing or something. Let's go on board with Wes Graham for a little bit here and see how he's navigating this back portion here. Actually, looks like he does nick the wall there a little bit, but still got the speed. In 5th gear here. Down to the 3rd gear here. If you're wondering, well, why he's in 3rd, we get like, I wonder if he runs in 2nd. It's just the speed, the speed of the car. Right, I mean, sometimes you have to downshift more to carry more speed, and that's just how a GT3 runs versus GT4. Into the front straightaway here. Let's actually go into Nick, as he's right behind him, man. Man, this is tight. Well, got to run, but does he make the effort to make the inside move? Cannot. That's a really tricky area to try and make a pass. Because if you don't do it just right, you'll wash right into him and wreck him. So you got to be careful. Right here. Oh, inside. Oh, almost contact. Got to get the run off the corner. Here we go again, side by side. Battle for the lead. Once again in the GT4 class. Down into the chicane area, goes a little wide. Wes still there, but Nick will clear him for the lead. Going out of the chicane back straightaway. Chicane. Now onto the front straightaway. Now can Wes be on the offense and attack once again? Ooh, Nick gets a little wide there, but still hangs up. Here comes Wes once again, inside. Great racing here. Takes the lead once again. Nick, crossover, back inside again. Takes the lead once again. Go, Wes goes wide. Hangs on to it. And Nick goes wide. What amazing racing here in GT4. But it's not over yet, man. Here comes Wes Graham trying to get that lead back. He's got the draft. He's looking to go on the outside. Nick's going to hold the bomb for a defensive move. Here comes Wes on the outside once again. Nick is actually on the opposite side, so it's going to actually allow Wes. Well, now it's even still. Nick side by side. Nick keeps the lead. Wow. What awesome racing here in GT4 class. Nick goes a little bit wide into off turn number 1 there. The 2, and Wes Graham hounded him once again. And he slipped from Nick. Wes will capitalize again. Apparently, there's water on the windshield. No, I'm just kidding. Little drop of water here. Oh, his windshield wipers going for some reason. This is awesome racing here between Nick and Wes. Here goes Wes again. Nick goes wide. Wes goes inside. And Wes Graham back to the lead in GT4. Just awesome racing between these two. GT3 car of DJ Underwood. Trying to get back both of them. He will clear them, which will put him 4th overall in 4th in class. So after wrecking early, he's made up a lot of time and able to get the lead, or excuse me, to get back up to 4th after wrecking out in the lead early. This battle just won't go away between Nick and Wes. But we will go through the field quickly here. So let's start with Jonathan Orndorff. A huge dominant lead, over a minute ahead of 2nd place. Which, in fact, if you look, there is Orndorff behind. So that's 2nd place. Orndorff about to blot the whole field. There's Austin in the 33, in 3rd in class and overall. As I said, DJ has made up a lot of ground, back up to 4th overall and 4th in class. Again, this battle between Wes Graham and Nick Gould, 4th or 5th and 6th overall, 1st and 2nd in class. There is Kyle Cleveland in 7th overall, 3rd in class. Brian, 8th overall, and he's in 4th in class. Clayton in 5th overall in his class, 9th overall. Alex in 10th overall. He is 5th in class. Caleb, 11th overall, and he's 6th in class. Guzzy is in the pits. He's done, so he'll be 6th in class in the GT. 3's 12th overall, and Mitchell is also out. So he'll finish last in class and the race as well. Right now, we'll keep the battle with this GT4 class with Wes and Nick, as this is the two best, pretty much the only battle really going on right now. We're approaching the 40-minute mark, which will lead to 5 minutes left in this race. As they come through this turn, 5 minutes left. As right now it is a Wes and Nick show for the lead GT4 class. You have Kyle slowly catching him. He's about a second behind Nick, so almost 2 seconds behind, but slowly catching him. We'll see if he does catch him. You know, sometimes when you start racing one another, it does slow you down to the next person behind you. But this could allow Kyle Cleveland, even though he's got front end damage on that car, he's sticking right with him. Let's go back up to the overall leader and GT3 class leader. Jonathan Orndorff has put a whooping on the whole field right now, as he's really trying to do everything he can, really not to pass second place. I was told that he was not trying to pass. Second place for GT3. Right now, Orndorff has a commanding lead as we are 3 minutes away for the finish of this race. Remember, in iRacing, once the time is underneath what the leader is running, which last lap was 1:20, that will be the finish of. You'll get the white flag, and then one more round, obviously, and we'll get the check in there. So we're probably about a couple laps away from the finish here. Let's go back to that battle between Wes and Nick. It's starting to heat up once again. Of course, it's been heated up for the whole race, let alone just right now. Nick right to the bumper of Wes. And he slip up. Nick gets it back. Will he make a charge going into this chicane area here on the front straightaway? He does not. Nick gets a little loose there. This is some ground. Oh, looks like Nick clipped the wall, but no harm, no foul. You'd be surprised how easy it is to clip that wall, just trying to make the car turn. As you see, right in the top right corner, Orndorff goes by. I believe we should see the white flag this time by here, as it is 1 minute left. Yes, white flag is out. One more lap to go here for Jonathan Orndorff. As, second place overall has crashed, and the whole field is one lap down now with that crash. Oh, there's multiple laps down, as Orndorff is just a dominant force these first 2 races here. Back onto the back onto the NASCAR Turn 1. And with that crash, it looks like Blaine is going to not finish the race. As Orndorff comes to the line, let's get a pass here. And the 05 of Cyrus blocks him because he wanted to run one more lap. I was told that he wanted to run one more lap, so no harm, no foul there as well. But Jonathan Orndorff is going to win in a dominant fashion here at Charlotte Roval. Let's go back to that GT4 battle. It's separated a little bit here as we got to the end here. Austin will finish second. DJ should finish third here. As we come to the line, yes, so DJ will finish third overall, third in class. But here comes the battle as that's separated big time now. Through the final 2 turns, Wes Graham's going to win in the GT4 class and 4th overall. Nick second. Kyle third, 4th for Brian in GT4 class, 5th for Cyrus, which will be 6th in that class as well. But man, what a race that happened in GT4. I know the GT3 was a blowout, and I'm gonna explain what's going on before we get off in here. So now I'm speaking first person. I'll be very clear. So what happened is I don't have a GT4 car, so I ran a GT3 car. I did not know how fast I was going to be. I figured I'd probably be just as fast as those guys, maybe even slower. Like, I didn't think I would be as fast as I've been the last 2 races. So when that happened, it's been very clear that probably I'm going to have to switch to a GT4 at some point in time. Kyle Cleveland, he's going to give me 1 more week to see what happens at Mid-Ohio. But if I beat them guys like really bad again, then I'll switch to a GT4 and try to race with these guys. Obviously, I'll have to purchase one here in the next week or so. At the time, I just didn't have the money when we were starting, so sometimes it just takes a while for me to build up money. But once I can do that, I'll purchase one for myself, and I will get one if that comes to that. But which right now it seems like that's going to be the case. But once again, Jonathan Orndorff gets that position. So let's go to the race results here. This one blows right by. As you can tell, everyone's a lap down here. Jonathan wins overall. Austin second. DJ third. Wes and 4th overall. Nick 5th. 6th is Kyle. Brian 7th. Alex 8th. Clayton 9th. Blaine in 10th. As I'm doing a burnout right in front of me. Kale in 11th. Guzzy 12th. And Mitchell in 13th. So yeah, definitely a dominant performance, but again, I just want to clarify that's what's going on right now. So thanks for watching, and if you did like this, enjoyed this video, in this broadcast, make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe for more of this as well, regardless of where I'm going to be in a GT4, GT3. Hope you enjoy all of this broadcast style stuff, and hopefully you like the new graphics. Hopefully that helps a little bit better for you guys and understand where people are and things like that. So it actually definitely helps me more, for sure. But thanks for watching, and hope to see you for next, for actually Thursday, at Thursday's league race in the street stocks.